of chill Sunday so far. I need my other tripod. It's about 10:24 Sunday. I just uploaded my vlog from the past week, finishing out some client work. And y'all already know, got my cup of coffee. I need to find, y'all know, oh my gosh, I still think about them. And I hope everything is okay. And I wonder what happened because y'all know I was heavy. I was heavy on this coffee brand called Sear Street Brews. And it was like my favorite coffee. Now I've been stuck drinking like store brand. Like I've just been drinking what's in the house. And my granny, she just buys generic store brand coffee. But I need to find a good coffee brand. I remember when I was watching Grits and Eggs, I needed to figure out what coffee company he was promoting and test them out. But they were like, Sear Street Brews were so good. But there's also, I like, what's that? I like Pete's Coffee and I like Cameron's Coffee. I think that's what it's called. But I think this is Forgers or Forgers. I'll put it up on the screen. Not a big fan, but it's getting me by. I seen a thread and somebody was like, I don't even drink coffee for its caffeine benefits. I drink it just for the fun of it, and that's how I feel. I've been drinking coffee for as long as I can remember, and I just really love the taste of it. And so I'm gonna be so happy when I physically have my location one day and I have some awesome, amazing baristas, and we're gonna have good coffee all the time and delicious chocolate croissants. So, what's on the agenda for today? I don't know. I try not to do work on Sundays, but it's also hard because, like, when am I not doing work? I'm currently watching The Walking Dead from the beginning because I've never actually watched it all the way through. So that's going to be, like, my show for a minute. The Pit is good, but that's a show where, unfortunately, you kind of got to watch that all in one go, like, binge watch it. Because watching it week by week is not as fun and interesting as when I watched it all in one go. So that's unfortunate. I seen a video and this girl was like, y'all know how Grey's Anatomy has been having so many seasons and so many episodes, but The Pit is going to be around for a minute because each season is basically one long ass shift, one 12-hour shift. So, and it's going to be interesting because the guy is, I think he's leaving after his shift is over or whatever, and his replacement, not his replacement, but like his little, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the person that's going to be replacing him for a little bit, is like there. So what an interesting season so far. I think I'm just going to let the episodes kind of collect and then I'm going to watch it because I'm not as invested in the storyline as I am. Because it gets really good and then it ends. Not enough. So, yes. What's going on? Just honestly doing some work. We got 2 events. Also, I want to say, as I'm watching myself on camera and like when I talk, I realize I touch my face a lot and I don't mean to do that. And I hate that like I pick up on that and that I've seen myself like when I'm talking or something, I tend to touch my face a lot. And I don't like that. One, it's not good to touch your face just randomly because your hands are literally so disgusting. So I want to stop touching my face. And then secondly, I think it's kind of like a nervous thing I do when I start talking. So I want to eliminate that because I would just be touching my face randomly. Fun fact, if you haven't noticed so far. Let's see. What else is going on? Yeah. I really just kind of got up and started moving around. I'm waiting for my client to get back to me. I think for me, like, when I first started editing, I was editing for my friend Kaylin, and he was such like a fast turnaround, give it to me like right now. Like, I'm giving you this today, can you do this tomorrow? So my brain has been like conditioned to do work really, really fast. And so like, for instance, or I just feel like I want to get my money's worth because if you pay me this one-time fee for this work, I'm trying to get this over with because I got more money to make. Like if you're paying me for 4 videos, I'm going to try to get these 4 videos back to you within like the next couple days because it feels like I'm working for free, and I hate to say that, but it does sometimes. But I think I am going to start slowing and pacing myself because then I won't feel as burnt out. And it's like, as long as I stay to a good timeline, I'm not saying like taking a long time in between each edit, but I sit down, focus on one video, get that done, get those approved, and then work on the next video instead of me like trying to get all of them done. So that's what we're gonna do. And I had to do some revisions on one of the edits, so I'm waiting for them to respond back to me. And then what else is going on? Nothing else for real. I was up late last night. See how I just touched my face? I was up late last night getting some work done. I made some new Voices Friday posts that's gonna go out in the next like 2 to 3 weeks. And I need to make some new posts for books that's coming out in February so we can get our hand on that. Okay, here goes also another thing. And maybe I'll make like an entrepreneur diaries video and like an in-depth video of me talking about this. I want to just briefly talk about it. But for me, when you're a solo entrepreneur, you do everything yourself. You do the emails, you do the social media, you do the customer service, you do the shipping, you do all of that by yourself in the beginning because you're just learning. And I feel like it's good to learn different parts of your business so that you can have at least a basic understanding. So when you do hire somebody, if the task is getting done correctly or to how you want it to be. So like I know one day I want to offload social media stuff. I want to offload like a lot of stuff off my plate because that's the only way it will work as an entrepreneur. Like you have to learn how to give tasks to other people, and then that way you can focus on making your business greater, expanding your business, making it bigger, all those things. So I say that to say that when you do bring people on that you're working with, it's hard for me because I be thinking so solo. So like some ideas I be having, I automatically think I have to do that by myself. But it's like, no, you don't have to do it by yourself. That's why you have this person here helping you do these things. And it's also letting go and letting someone else do it, if that makes sense. So I'm learning how to do that. And I'm glad I'm in this early stage now so that I'm already getting myself in the mindset of offloading tasks or sharing responsibility with somebody now, so then when I do get a physical location and there's are going to people be in charge and like running things, like I'm overall will be running things, of course, but there will be somebody who is helping me run and get stuff together for me as well. Because I always say the moment I can, I'm gonna need an assistant. I would much rather have somebody tell me, run down the things and what decisions I need to make rather than me having to look at every single thing and then it'd be like, oh yeah, so-and-so said this, how do you feel about this or this and that. I'm like, okay, this, that, and this, that, and then go on about our day. I don't want to be the one that has to constantly read through all the emails and constantly have to So yeah, but I'm learning to, because I'll give you an example. Okay, so for book club, right, I wanted to have flower bouquets for everybody. Like, I think that's really cute. I think it's very personable. I want to make it all cute, put a little ribbon around it and stuff like that. So in my head, I'm automatically thinking of this idea and how I'm going to execute it. And so when I had my book club meeting and I was telling her this is what I want to do, she's like, oh my God, it's so fun. I want to help out. We could do that on Friday. And I was like, oh shoot. Yeah, you're right. We can do that. Yeah, you're right. I don't have to hoard everything to myself. I can, we can do these things together and it makes it go faster. It makes it more proficient. Like, it's a lot of things that it does. So yeah, that is something that I am learning to do. The first season was only 6 episodes? Wait a minute. This is nuts. It was. What? I thought it was more. Hold on, episodes. Oh, they only had 6 episodes? But yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm gonna do all the things I said I was gonna do yesterday though. My last thing, I'm gonna get up out of here. Yesterday, I was in so much pain that I didn't come back to myself until maybe, that's why I was up so late, because from like 6 to goddamn on 10 o'clock, it felt like forever. I was just laying in a fetal position with a heating pad underneath me and playing games on my phone because I was in so much pain. I was cramping so bad. It came out of nowhere, and I just like, it was terrible. It was just plain out terrible. So I felt like yesterday I didn't get no work done, at least in like the evening part of my night, because I was in so much pain. So I'm gonna make up for all that time today. And yeah. Thanks for listening to my talk. I will see y'all in a moment. Hello, I'm over here. Hi guys. So let's debrief quickly for the new week. We have a jam-packed week full of meetings and planning and all those good things. I did not have work yesterday, but yesterday was yesterday. It was a lot that happened. I did try to show y'all a little behind the scenes of me counting some inventory, which I want to finish doing today, but I wasn't recording. I just scarfed down this Chipotle, but it was really good. It was actually really good, like really delicious. I have this Alani Nu. I like Cosmic Stardust. It's a good flavor. Even though Alani's be like, it be iffy sometimes. So, what's on the agenda? 334, edit a car video, do inventory, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Also, I just realized it's the 20th. I'm reading 2 books, okay? This is how far I've gotten in 1 book. So I need to read a good chunk of this today. I'm going to go to the gym later. And I'm going to read the book from my book club while I'm on a treadmill. And I'm going to read a good chunk of this. This is a deep story. But I like it. But it's really deep. I know I'm going to be like, by the end of it. And yeah. I work on some inventory. We got some new inventory coming in by the end of the week. I have this event on Saturday. It's just going to be a jam-packed week, y'all. He trying to save. He advocated for you. They was trying to kill you. Oh my gosh. What? Bro. That was good though. That was good. Now I gotta actually do some editing. Because I really just wanted that movie to end so that I could focus. Because I started it when I was doing inventory. But now here we are. Wow. Let me get into this. Let me get into this edit and plug my camera up. BRB. Oh, my back. Ugh. That is crazy. I'm sitting here reading this and I'm like, did that boy get her pregnant? And is that why Delia, if that's how you say that lady name, stopped talking to Charlotte because her son got her daughter pregnant? The daughter that they wasn't supposed to be together because he had a girlfriend?
This is a case that involved the strangest people I've ever met.
I've never lied about anything. All I told you.
Can you tell me the truth? How did Elizabeth wind up with you? Tell me the truth right now.
Hello, I am back. It is the weekend of what is supposed to be a historic storm. Winter storm is coming. The stores are absolutely crazy. And you know, I seen a video and this lady was like, ain't it crazy? That's because majority of people eat out a lot. So then they realize they don't have food in their house. And then everybody just hoards stuff. Just hoard stuff. Like the store shelves were absolutely crazy. And I was talking to my mom and was like, you know, it's just, I mean, it's just supposed to be 3 days over the weekend. Boom. And then that's what it's supposed to be like. I got distracted. It's just supposed to be, you know, a little 3-day winter storm. But the stores are crazy. I'm grateful and thankful that I have heat, water, the ability to get food, and I'll be in the house all weekend reading. I got like some little canned fruit. We got some bread, sandwich meat. I got 2 bottles of wine, you know. So I hope everybody is staying safe and protected during this time. But new products just touched down. And it's so crazy because I literally just went upstairs. I was like, I wonder when I actually have something else coming tomorrow, so hopefully it doesn't start snowing until later after the mail run, because I got some more products coming tomorrow. But we got some new inventory. And I was just, oh, I have scissors. I have like 5 scissors in this dang cup right here. I was just upstairs looking out the window. It is so cold outside. Like, it's unbearably cold. Like, you shouldn't be outside if you absolutely don't need to be outside. So I have some new products. They really sealed this thing. I don't want to cut it because I cut something. But I will be spending the weekend and catching up on all my work. This is the perfect way to get stuff done when they force you to stay in the house. I'm like, you know what? I got so much I could do. So this is perfect. But let's look at some new items I got. Let me tell you one thing you're not gonna have is some damaged product with them. I love that though. Okay. We're testing some things out. I always test stuff out. So I would get maybe like 1 to 2. It depending on, because sometimes with certain stores that you order wholesale from, they have a limit. So a case may consist of 6 or it may consist of 1. And I just get the minimum just to see how it performs in our store. So we got some new stickers. Ooh, this stuff is so cold. We got this sticker that says rest is productive. And then I got more of this sticker that says the world needs more of what you got. Ooh, the world needs more of what you got. Some new stickers. I have a bunch of other new stickers coming in too. I'm trying to get us a lot more inventory because we do have a lot of things coming up. So it's very important. And then I got a new notebook for the store. So this says, always believe, what is it? Always believe something amazing is about to happen. It's hardcover. I really like it. So we got 6 of those. 3, 4, 6. And some new stickers. And then tomorrow, I'm supposed to be getting some more mouse pads. You'll see, hopefully. Tomorrow, there's supposed to be mouse pads, some bookmarks, and some stickers, too. Let's see. Yeah. So we got some mouse pads, stickers, bookmarks, and 2 bookmarks. 2 bookmark designs. So I'm gonna put and add these on the site and then post about it on our socials. And I'm gonna clean up. Yeah. Cool. I need to charge my camera up too, so I'm gonna do all that and then be back.